What's up, guys? I got an interesting one for you today. Um, so I want to preface this with saying this is for educational purposes only. I'm only doing this for fun. It will be used in no other mode other than what you're seeing right now. But I wanted to kind of break the stigma of AI. So I started out with an application that was just simulating inputs that you could just use with your voice, right? I didn't hear anything back about that. I didn't really expect to. But that kind of progressed into okay, how can I use this just for fun and also to educate some people? So I decided to try and create the perfect AI, and you're about to see what I did was not that. But this is the first iteration. You'll see. I'm gonna keep this as non-technical as possible, just so people can you know not get lost. So what essentially I've done here is I have the game that's projecting onto my computer screen, and I'm creating instantaneous snapshots of every single frame that I can. I think that I have it set to like 60 frames. So every single time, so once, sorry, every frame it will take a snapshot of what is currently in front of it. It will then get the characters and see what's happening, and then based on that, it will simulate an input on the screen, which transfers to my phone. All right, so that doesn't sound that interesting so far. So if you're still with me, let's get going and we'll see what happens here. So you see, it starts out not very smart. So the algorithm I'm using here is called PPO. I don't remember what that stands for at the top of my head. The hell was PPO? I can't remember. In any case, this is one type of AI that just essentially takes a positive input and a negative input and gives the AI feedback based on that. So, example, if you get hit, you get a little dick punch. If you deal out damage, then you get a little ball tickle. So, I mean, that's kind of the premise behind it. And it kind of learns along the way. So, in this one, you can see there's going to be some interesting things that happen. Um, First of all, he decides to only use mediums. And I guess that's because the input registers as, oh, there's more damage being dealt, so that equals better payout. Um, and then he starts to go full quake. He starts to just fully dex, and that is where the feedback loop becomes. Um, I'm not. He's trying to attack. I'm not getting damaged, so I'm just gonna keep trying to do this over and over. Um, but I'm gonna play this video, and we're just. I've talked long enough. So you see, nothing happens at first. Um, he's just kind of standing there. So we're still standing, still standing. Okay, we finally decided. Oh, we got our first positive feedback loop here. All right, we've done damage. So now he's going to just keep trying to do that. Oh, that doesn't work anymore. And it's really interesting. I know this is probably kind of boring for a lot of people. For me, it's just like fascinating that he's learning along the way until it goes completely wrong, and you're going to see it here about halfway through the video. But right there, he learns that, oh, okay, dexing is good. He gets that positive feedback loop. He gets the, what I called earlier, he gets the little ball tickle. Oh, dexing, no damage. So he just continuously keeps trying and trying and trying. Also, no light attacks are being thrown at this point. There's probably something wrong with that input that I just need to do, or he's just not registering it as enough of a positive feedback. One of these things is happening. I don't know for sure, but I thought it was very interesting when they learn how it works. There's a lot, by the way, that I learned on this project. and I'm still constantly learning. I'm no means an expert in this field at all. Um, so you'll see, I think it's pretty close. Right, he's not doing a very good job at being an AI right now. But again, this is the first iteration. There's usually, when you're doing these kind of trainings, it takes, based on the number of inputs, it takes thousands and thousands of iterations of training before they actually become competent. You see right here, he just decides, I'm just going to try to quake my way through this fight. Eventually it's going to end, hopefully. But, oh, and random light attack. Yeah, he's just fun. This is my favorite part. I was laughing so hard whenever I first saw this. Um, but yeah, that's essentially how this algorithm for the AI works. Now, Kabam's algorithm doesn't work the same way. I think it's just set based off of a like evolutionary model, which is something completely different. Um, but right now he can't throw specials because I didn't put that in there. So there's lots more inputs that I need to put in. Not only is damage dealt, but like the type of damage. Is it energy? Is it physical? Um, oh, let's restart. I just want to go back here to the full on quake mode. But yeah, so there's a lot. You can guess there's lots of inputs. So like I just saying, like the types of inputs. Am I dealing damage? Am I taking damage? And then the output is positive or negative. Is this a negative outcome? Is it a positive outcome? And so the goal here, as you can probably tell, is I want the most positive outcome possible. And in the end, we have what eventually is a perfect AI. So I'm going to keep this project updated. I'm going to keep training this. I'm going to add special attacks. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this or not. This is, again, a learning experience for me as well. But I just thought it was super interesting. And honestly, half of this video is just me wanting to show you that the AI decided it wanted to go full Quake mode for about a full 2 minutes. So, yeah, if you thought this was interesting, drop it a like. I'll see you in the next one.